everyone, welcome to this week's video, which is part 2 of the interview series. In this video, I will be majorly concentrating on how to handle job interviews. A big thank you to all those who wrote to me their questions, because your questions will be taken up in this video. This is more of a Q&A video, and it will help all those whose CVs have been cleared but they are nervous about their job interview. So get ready for this and let's get started. But hey, if you haven't checked the previous video where I have talked about these 5 key elements that you should have in your CV after the pandemic, then go and watch that video first, because it's important for you to see if you are having those elements in your CV. The link to that video is given here and in the description box below. And don't forget, this channel is all about enhancing your style, behavior, and confidence. I think most of us know that for a good impression, dressing up formally is important. However, we don't really take care of the settings, the formal settings we should be having while appearing for an interview. So ensure that not only your looks, but also your setting, the background, the lighting, the audio, everything is just perfect. Paying attention to your setting also shows that you have taken this thing seriously. Job interview is not a joke for you. Let me ask you a question. Would you be interested in listening to me if the sound in the background persists? Just think about it and let me know in the comments below. And that's exactly what happens when your audio is not working properly. So check it before the interview. I would say at least one day before the interview, so that you don't put off your interviewers. Invest in a good pair of earphones or headphones that help you concentrate on what the interviewer is saying, because it is the other way around as well. If you are unable to hear to what your interviewer is saying, then you cannot answer properly. In some surveys, it's been proved that if the video isn't good, then people still adjust. But if the audio is bad, then they shut it. So I'm sure you don't want to take that risk. Another important element to making a good impression is lighting, and people often neglect it. So if you want to show your face, which you should be, just see that you are sitting in a well-lit room. Face a window where you are getting enough sunlight. Or on the other hand, you can sit in a place where you are facing a tube light, or you're facing a good white light. You don't want to scare your interviewer looking like a ghost. The third thing that people don't pay attention to is the background, and no one wants to see that mess behind. So I would personally suggest you to invest in a backdrop. You can buy it in black, white, or gray color. I have a gray backdrop, and whenever I am conducting a workshop or I'm in a meeting, I have that backdrop. So it really helps you have a calm background. If you don't want to invest in a backdrop, then position yourself in a way where your back is facing a plain wall. If you don't have a plain wall behind you and you don't want to invest in a backdrop, then you can have something in the background, the color of which resonates with what you're wearing. There are many psychological facts about clothing, and out of those, I'm going to state 2 here, because this will help you decide the right outfit for your job interview. One is that wearing solid color clothes make you look more formal and crisp. For instance, wearing a navy blue suit with a white shirt. This kind of contrast makes you feel more powerful and confident in your presentation. If you don't have a suit and you don't have the time and money to invest in a suit, then you can still create contrast in your clothing. On a white shirt, you can wear a navy blue and orange striped tie, or a fuchsia and a navy blue contrast tie. But be cautious in bringing these bright colors into your outfit. Restrict them to your accessories only. By wearing white, you show purity in your intentions and the truthfulness by which you are answering the questions. If you wear blue, then it shows more loyalty towards the organization that you will be working in if you get selected. However, if you wear orange, then it shows more playfulness. So think well before you select the color of your outfit, and restrict these bright colors, these accent colors, to your accessories only. Another interesting psychological fact about clothing is that vertical lines make you look more formal and curved lines make you look a little casual in your approach. So when you are wearing your outfit, when you are selecting your outfit for your job interview, then just see that you have, if you're wearing something printed, then you have vertical lines in your clothing instead of having curves. If you want to know more about color psychology and how lines in your clothes create an impact on others, then you can check out these videos that I have done previously. The link is given here and in the description box below. And if you're still confused what to wear, write to me in the comments below that you need help. Specify your industry and the job profile you will be working on. Confidence is evident when you are enthusiastic about something and you show it. But a lot of times it happens that people forget showing that enthusiasm, and they are so much bogged down with the thought that, oh my God, it's an interview, that they forget showing that enthusiasm. So you have to remember that there are a couple of things that I will be telling you right now. You have to follow those, and that's how you show your enthusiasm and your confidence towards the job interview and to what the interviewer is saying. That doesn't mean that you have to jump on your chair. Here's a formula to remember, and I call it the triple S effect. Number one is smile. Smile at the beginning of the interview while you are greeting and introducing yourself so that you don't look tired. Number two is keeping your shoulders straight. Roll your shoulders backwards and check if your spine is absolutely straight. You have to ensure that your shoulders and your spine is perpendicular to your chair. Number three is steepled hand position. You can keep those hands on the table as well and use them to explain while you're talking. Also keep your feet equally on the ground because it helps you to focus on the interaction and think well. And if you're really nervous before the interview, take a deep breath, hold it for a couple of seconds, and then release it. Deep breathing not only relaxes your body, making more oxygen reach your heart, but it also helps you to speak confidently because you speak from your diaphragm. You can also make a power pose along with that so that you feel more powerful and confident about yourself. In more than 95% of the cases, interviewers ask this question: tell me something about yourself. As a matter of fact, you can handle this question brilliantly. Don't simply talk about your qualification and your education. Be ready to highlight your strengths, your expertise that is in sync with the job description that has been provided by this organization. For instance, you're there for an interview of a digital marketer, and the job description provided by the organization has Google analytical skills as one of the skills that the person must possess. So while you are answering this question, tell me something about yourself, ensure that you have one of the skills as your USP. And you can also give an example, or you can quote a previous achievement wherein with your expertise, your previous organization was able to achieve more. In short, you should be ready with a 2-3 liner answer highlighting your strengths, your USP, and you should be able to convey to the interviewer that you are more deserving than anyone else appearing for this interview. This is a tricky question, and often interviewees mention a bracket. Unfortunately, mentioning bracket isn't the most appropriate thing to say, because what's happening here is that your interviewer or your recruiter will be considering the lower figure of your bracket, and you will be thinking about the higher figure of your bracket. So it does not really coincide well. So don't answer this question in a haste. Tell your recruiter or your interviewer that it would be good to look at the overall value of working in the organization. It would be good to know where I will be working, with whom I will be working, what will I be doing, what are the trainings, what are the career advancements, what are the benefits, what are the perks. All of these things go along with working at your organization, and it will be good to come to a conclusion and give you a defined figure when I am educated about this. So unless I know all the information, I cannot just assume a number and then give it to you. And this won't be exactly as dodging the question, because you want to state a figure. You want to answer that question with precision. The only thing is that you cannot give vague ideas about the compensation because it's important to you. So you want to know more about the organization and the profile where you will be working, and therefore it's good to have the whole idea about it, and then you can make an educated answer. Try asking open-ended questions, because you also want the interviewer to speak to you. It shouldn't be the other way around. You should not be the only person speaking on and on and on. Of course, you will be given this opportunity to speak, but then you should also give an opportunity to your interviewer to speak more. That's the whole idea behind an interview, because it's an interaction between two or more people. You can ask your interviewer, what do you love about this workplace? What are the mistakes that people have made in this position? Is there any latest project on which you are working and you're really enthusiastic about it? That's all for today. I hope you found this video useful. Do give a thumbs up if you liked it. And if you have any questions and you are confused what to wear, what not to wear, how to answer, and how to face these questions, anything that you have in mind and you are nervous about it, just drop it in the comments below and I will get back to you with an answer. And change that subscribe button, that red subscribe button, to gray to show your love and support, and also hit the bell icon, because this channel is all about enhancing your style, behavior and confidence, and I want you to be a confident person. And that's why this channel has been made. So just support me and I will continue to give you a lot of information on enhancing your style, behavior and confidence. And I shall see you next week. Till then, you take care. Bye-bye.